Hey guys, welcome again to Fire Alarms and Such, and today we are going to be doing a review of the Life Safety by Mircom MS-105 Single Action Pole Station. This is it's a really cool looking pole station. I really like the way it looks, and it's really slim. I like that, and it's a conventional 2-terminal pole station. And the way it works is basically like the simplex dual action T-bar that I have, where it just releases a button and that's what sounds the alarm. So this alarm is one of those alarms, here let me move around so I can actually pull it. This is one of those alarms where it's the kind where you basically just pull the whole front plate off, where you just go and that's how you activate the alarm. So you just pull that entire front plate off. And like I said, it's just like a simplex where the button's normally pushed in and then you release, and then it releases, and that's what closes the circuit. And this metal tab here, this is what hooks on to the key switch here, and the key switch just sits under the tab until you go to pull it and the key comes out from under it. And I just want to say to anyone who does buy this pull station, I found that mine, when I go to reset it, the key part is real, like you can feel a lot of tension and grinding underneath this tab. Just a quick little shot of WD-40 and it's feeling a lot better. And this pull station, it's kind of hard to reset, like it's just kind of awkward. And I also found another funny thing about it is, so mine came with one Mircom key, and I was looking at it, I'm like, this looks really similar to a key that I already have. The simplex B key. Oops. And after later testing, I found this out. So I'm going to put my Mircom key inside the Mircom station. And it works. I can turn it. Now I'm going to take, I'm going to take my simplex key and put that inside the Mircom station. And it works. The simplex B key and the Mircom key, this is the, let me see it. The Mircom 306B. It's the exact same key as the simplex B key, and the Mircom key also works in a simplex station that takes the B key. So that's kind of funny. So now I have a lot of these keys because they're pretty common. So back to resetting the pull station. To reset it, you simply take your key. So the pull station's down like that. Turn it. And then just close, and you gotta kind of finagle it around and press and get it to just turn back in. There. Nope. It's a really awkward, kind of hard to reset pull station. You just gotta get it right perfectly under the tab. Oh god, this is the most trouble I've had with it. Hold on. Oh, come on. I like the pull station for how it looks. I don't like for how it works. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pull station out there, I'm giving this a 4.5 or a 5. Oh my god. There. I got it. That sucked. This is a really hard to reset pull station. It's just really awkward to get the key switch under the tab. Unless I'm not doing something right, and you guys know a trick to make this easier, that would be helpful. I gotta tighten this tumbler. It's already starting to turn. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But I bought it because it looks really cool, and I've never had one of those where you pull the whole front plate off. So, we're gonna hook it up to the board and try it out. So, let's go over to the board. Alrighty, so I have the pull station up. As you can see, it looks very nice. It's very slim, and it stands out. So, yeah, that's it on the board. It's in spot 4, so I'm still waiting for pull station 3. So I'm going to give you a look of the inside. So we're going to open it, and so you can see it's by Mircom. Mircom MS-105, licensed under life safety, but it takes a Mircom key, or simplex key, and you can see here it says brake glass optional. So see, there's a little pinhole on the side there, and that's where you can slide a brake rod in, and then that hole corresponds to that cavity. So that cavity closes into that brake rod spot. So you slide the brake rod in, and then you can see it in the front, and then when you go to open it, snap right at the sides, it opens. So yeah, it makes it even harder to pull. This is kind of a hard to pull station. And off camera, what I did is I to try and get it to lock easier, I took some pliers to this and tried to bend that metal back a little bit, and then I just sat there opening and closing it over and over and over, trying to see if that will ease up anything, and it did. It opens easier, or locks easier. So yeah, it's listed under Mircom, and as you all listed, which is kind of nice. And it's the same kind of, you push the button in, it normally sits, and then releases, just like the simplex here, where you push the button in, and then release. And I just found, by opening the simplex, something. All of my pull stations, the locks, they all open counterclockwise. Simplex, counterclockwise. My up boat, counterclockwise. And then you get to this pull station, and it's clockwise. So this one opens and locks backwards than my other two. So that's just kind of an interesting thing. So we'll go ahead and we'll close this. Please lock. There, second time. And let's get to pulling it. See, I don't know how often I'm going to have this pull station up, because I'm so afraid I'm going to pull this board forward. Because the way it's set up, it's kind of a hoopty setup. It's propped up on a piece of corner trim with some sticky tape underneath, zip tied onto two chairs, if you haven't already noticed, with a wooden shim in the back to kind of prop it up. So this board, it shifts a lot when I go to pull this. So that's kind of... I'm always worried about this board when I go to pull this. So, and I've also found if you really just kind of go up in a quick motion to pull, it's kind of easier instead of sitting there and then starting. So, we're going to pull it and we'll key test it. So, I have my key ready. System active in 3, 2, 1. No way. It bounced back. There we go. That's kind of funny. Yeah, and in case I didn't tell you, same two NACs, EST Genesis, not Wheelock, that's what, I have a Wheelock coming, and Gentex Commander 3, sorry. Yeah, so did you see that? When I pulled it, it came down, and I really pulled it, so it hit the chair and then bounced back up and then just stayed like that. So that's kind of funny. So if you have this, like, if it's set above a table, that may happen where it slams down and then just kind of bounces back up into what looks like not activated. So that's kind of funny. I've never had that happen before. So then if you're looking to go reset that doesn't really look like it's been pulled. If you're just walking around in a frenzy trying to find which pull station to reset, that doesn't look like it's pulled. So then to reset it, for that matter, put your key in, and what I see a lot of people do is that they push it right up against that piece of metal and then turn and lock. You know, this one won't. And see, that's bad, because you risk putting too much force on this metal and either bending it back or just snapping it all together. What you do is you first turn your key, slam, and then turn and repeat until needed, second time. So that was pulling the life safety alarm. We're going to reactivate the system. Now we're going to key test it. And it works just the same, because it's the same button principle as the simplex station, where you just open it to test, which I like. If you have a brake rod, so you don't have to break the brake rod to test. And it's real easy. You just put your key in, turn the other way, and open. Alright guys, so that has been my review of the Life Safety by Mircom MS-501 single action pull station. Overall, it's an okay pull station. It was cheap. I bought it because it looked cool.